Hey, what's good, y'all? Thanks for tuning into the channel. Subconscious Truth is your girl Raina here, and this reading is for Aquarius. This reading is energy in your chakras, and may or may not resonate because it is general. So let's get right to it. So, in your crown, in your root chakra, you have perfection. Um, with this card, you know, you could be being too hard on yourself. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. You have to embrace the imperfection. You have to embrace the flaws. Nothing is perfect. I don't know if you're trying to be perfect. You want your life to be perfect. But you have to embrace the uniqueness, the differences. And you have to accept those differences. And through that, you know, you learn different things from people. Don't be so judgmental of others or yourself. um there's no right or wrong way to certain things. Everybody has their own perception. um so it's like, if you're being hard on yourself or others, maybe you need to loosen up a little bit, because um you could scare them away. Just embrace their uniqueness, embrace their differences, um because you can learn from them. Just look in the good. Look towards the goodness and of others and yourself. Don't be so focused on the flaws or um, what's what's not going your way or what you don't like about a person, because then that's gonna cloud your judgment, and you may miss out on a relationship or a friendship. You know, shoot, ask yourself why you don't like them, or why you don't like this certain thing about yourself. Really ask yourself that question, because you will have, it's you somehow some way is a reason why you don't like it. And it's triggering something in you if it's about about another person. But this is about embracing the uniqueness of others. um and being so hard on yourself. Don't be so judgmental towards others and yourself. We all have differences. That's what makes us unique, and through the relationships that we share with others, you know, you experience you experience you can experience basically loving, lasting relationships. So just be easy, on yourself and others. Embrace the imperfections too. So in your sacral chakra, you have passion. So this is about following your desires and your passions and your dreams. Um, Also having emotional discipline, um, and tapping into that feminine energy, and that, so you can tap into that creativity, but being also emotionally centered. Being authentic, and you supporting your passions and following your instincts and knowing what's right for you. Okay, this is about knowing what's right for you. Maybe others want you to, maybe like in a family, maybe it's not about following your passions. It's about the practicals. It's about being practical, and maybe like taking on law enforcement, or being a lawyer or a doctor, and going against the family's legacy, or you know your family doesn't agree with you following your passions because it may be dishonoring to their legacy, something like that. But you got to go where you happy. And that's your passions, that's your desires. Just make sure that your desires are are realistic, you know, and that you can ground it. That's why you have to be emotionally centered, emotionally balanced, um, when you're going after your passions. You know, make sure it's for people's highest good and your highest good. You know, but overall, it's about um, following your passions, and because that can lead, that can give you happiness. You know, if you're worried about the money will follow you. You know, you doing something from your heart, um, trust me, like the goodness will come back to you. The money will find you. You know, that's another reason why people don't follow their passions, because they're worried that it won't help them financially. But if you really believe in yourself, um, it definitely will follow you. So, you know, don't worry. Now, you have in your solar plexus position miracles. This is about things. Um, this says integrity is what turns on the light. You know, this is about you. You know, you can't shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. Um, but I feel like, you know, miracles come in all shapes and forms. You know, you may need a miracle. Maybe some money may come from out of nowhere, or somebody's going to lend a hand from out of nowhere. You know, you may need a miracle right now. Maybe your circumstances aren't as best, you know. Your situation isn't what you hope it to look like. But know that there are, that things can happen unexpectedly, and it can bring a miracle here. Now, you know, there's a lot of yellow hair. So I'll just say be cautious, because not everything that glitters is gold. And make sure that it's coming from a place of integrity and genuineness. And in your heart chakra, you have victim. And you know, it's easy to play victim. You know, it's easy to play victim because you want people's attention. You want people to feel sorry for you, but you know, what good is that going to do for you? You know, what good is that going to do for you? It's not. It's only going to cause stagnant. It's only going to cause you to live in the past and not embrace the present or the future. It's time to let go. It's time to forgive. It's time to find your strength. It's time to find, um, take back your power. You know, don't play victim. Don't allow your circumstances or your traumas keep you from living your best life. You know what I mean? It's about forgiveness also. But don't, you know, don't think that you're not deserving. You know, having a victim mentality is very weak. You know, don't let nobody get the best of you. You know that you are strong. Know that you got to find that confidence and that inner strength um in yourself to change your circumstances. Um, but having a victim mentality will only hinder you. Um, you could be feeling blocked and you want to blame others, but you know that's not gonna get you nowhere. And in your throat chakra, you have vanity. So you could be looking outside for validation. You know, living a lie. Because you just want to fit in. You know, this is about fitting in, living a lie, wanting validation. But of course, you're not happy here. You're just doing it because everybody else is doing it. Isn't you're just doing what other people are doing. But you're not being authentic to yourself. So you know, keep in mind the company you keep, and you need to speak your truth. And maybe something does need to be spoken. Um, Something needs to be expressed here, because if everybody's living in vanity, everybody's living in denial. They don't want to see the facts. They don't want to see the truth. And you know, you need to ask yourself, is that you? Now in your third eye position, you have faith, and this is you being optimistic along your journey. You know, there will be soulmates, your angel guides, your spirit guides, your angels who are guiding you, who are protecting you, who you will meet along your path. So don't give up, you know, don't give up. Just have faith in yourself. And also have faith in others. Now in your crown chakra position, you have impartiality. This is about, you know, you needing to see things in a dualistic nature. You know, seeing things from a different perspective here. Because you need to find some type of understanding. Again, are you being too hard on others? You know, everybody has their differences, and which you may need to embrace. And because then you pass judgment on others, and they could pass judgment on you. So you have to be careful, you know, where impartiality, you know, is about taking a step back and looking at the situation from the outside, being objective and being neutral, being open-minded and being fair. You know, nothing is perfect. We all have flaws. You know, are people intimidating you? You know, are the group of people that's around you that are in a group and who do get validation, are they intimidating you? You know, are you afraid to go towards your passions because people expect you to be perfect and look a certain way and be a certain way? You know? But who are they to judge, you know? Just like who are you to judge? So, you know, in every situation, there's always extremes. You know, there's no right or wrong, but there's just extremes. So this is about understanding and accepting one another, the differences. So that's what I'm seeing for Aquarius. Thanks again. Peace.